This one, man. This one. uh, oh, well. So, look, yesterday I heard news. News that, well, of course, people didn't like about what happened with First of Nintendo, but well, that one's going to get later. First, let's focus on this one. Because Xbox, hmm, you, you didn't need to actually do something. You didn't need to do something and you could win. Just stay, even do nothing at this point and you could win. And just like Tradcox, they love to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. So Xbox is raising prices on Series S and X hardware up to $80 and $100. Some first-party Xbox games will also be going up to $80 later this year. So from what we heard, the pricing is already in effect. So at this point, I should start with the most obvious one, where hardware that they just gets obsolete over time. That's by default should be decreasing its price, like they always do. But since this industry is so focused on destroying itself, and you know what, I'm all for it, they are just handling W's to PC without PC even doing nothing. Oh well, no, they're actually doing something. They don't like Windows 11, and they are finding a way to make all the games work on Linux or Steam OS because they are sick and tired of Microsoft bullshit. And you know what? It would be nice. Imagine even if you say, "Oh, you cannot play this online multiplayer extraction shooter only on Microsoft because the cheat engine only works there, and we are not going to allow you use playing our game in a other OS." Some Maury developer. Oh, I remember which one. It was Destiny 2 developers, Bungie. Ah, man, it's just once again, since Nintendo did it already, that they were going to raise prices. Do you know what Microsoft? Probably some investor at Microsoft say, you have to do the same because we don't like look like, yeah, we are just selling cheaper products. We are going to turn this into luxury products. Why? Honestly, when gaming used to be like affordable thing or quote unquote affordable, I know it's like kind of a expensive hobby. It's even expensive nowadays thanks to these developers, well, not actually doing correct optimization, or they don't fucking care. I already ranted enough times about that. But the fact that you say, hey, a 5-year-old hardware, we are going to treat this like a sport car that, well, despite it's not selling, is going to gain more value. I'm just like, what? No, that's not how it works. In fact, if it is something that is not selling, it's not making any more of that value rise up. In fact, when the acceptance of said hardware or said car is just not making the sales, and probably you're going to make money like one once in a time of the year. Seriously, Microsoft, they want that, well, just like I say, even Game Pass has value, but well, that value is just going to drop. The bait and switch is finally here. And especially with this console, a 5-year-old console, raising prices because you say, oh yeah, it's because then we need to put an effect on the situation within all the tariffs. And this is the most hilarious part. They're blaming it on Trump. They're blaming on Trump the tariffs, which is stupid and hilarious at the same time. Because why would you blame someone when the games are developed in the US and they are only digital at this point? In what cost? In one moment, the tariffs are at play there at digital content. Go fuck yourself. You go fuck yourself. Anyone saying that shit. Seriously, I just can't comprehend. And seriously, I can't. How much of a stupid retard? How much of oxygen you lack in your brain to say, oh, it's because the Trump tariffs that games, digital games, are being raised up to $80. No, it's because Nintendo. At this point, I think within all electronic companies, Sony, Nintendo, Microsoft, they are just doing these secret mirrors to jerk each other off and see who cools the most anti-consumer stuff, or who pulls the trigger just so everyone can, and see if the consumer take care of the ass. So look at this pricing. Look at this pricing. Xbox Series S from with 112 gigabytes, even despite that you're only probably going to use at the, two parts of that. Well, not even. I think just a half because of the OS. But anyway, all price $300. So the affordable part. So they were like, oh yeah, this is the digital version that is affordable. Then they say 379.99. Oh man. Xbox Series S 1 terabyte. Well, $50 more. Now it is 429. In what part is the affordable side of the marketing of this fucking dog shit company? Xbox Series X digital. So 400 and a half. It's already rise up to $100. So it's $500 and a half, man. You know you cannot make this up. All fucking hardware being raised up $100. Still no games. The only value you have is Game Pass, but you can have Game Pass on fucking PC. Then Xbox Series X, now also $100 in one fucking point. Are you mind, man? Are you fucking mind? You, you just fucking made PC Station with the Slim and the PS5 Pro. All that scam look less of a scam. Yes. I don't know what else to tell you. I've been laughing my ass off. Oh man. Xbox Series X 2 terabytes Galaxy Black. That one because of the fucking SSD. $600. Now $700 and 30. Ah. Oh, we need to raise the price more. Even up to even up to $130. We need to make the money. Please, someone of my employees, squeeze my teeth. Honestly, yeah, this is going to make the industry to collapse faster, and I all for it. And just like I said, at this point, yeah, just ditch consoles at this point. If you still have one with your games, well, at this point you should keep it. Don't give them any more money because the way how they are doing this. Oh man, man, it's just they wanted this. They really want this. Not that the developers at this point they are not saying anything. It costs more to develop games with inside these companies because they need to pay all the DEI hires, despite that they are accepting the ESG money from BlackRock. At this point, at one point, it's going to be profitable. They're already infecting them. They need to deal with the consequences of being a real company, how's that be called? No gains, and the rare few they are DEI bullshit, and now raising prices for hardware. Why do you want to act like one of those luxury brands like Chanel or Dior or these, you know, luxury brands that it calls about the good looks? Ah man, it's just fucking hilarious. Even the other hardware components were not safe. So Xbox wireless controller, here is the controller limited edition and the special edition. Those two, Xbox wireless controller with the special editions, they rest up to $10. Apparently, the Xbox wireless controller core it remains the same, and the color remains the same. There's special editions, but here's constant nonsense, man. Because Xbox Wireless Elite Wireless Controller Series 2 Full from $180 to $200, $20 added to the mix for a fucking controller, man. For a fucking controller that since the Xbox One they have a track record of fucking everything now with that controller, within the drift, the buttons, all of that is just made out of crap. And they got sued and they lost. They lost the lawsuit because what they were producing was dog shit, low quality, break it easy, and they are still raising the prices for that. Yeah, this even if they say, oh, but a holiday when they announced that we are doing some discounts on Black Friday, that is just going to look like, hey, this is the same shit we saw the last year, but it's more expensive. Oh man, and now the $80 game. Meanwhile, you have a game which is a traditional RPG game inspired by what Squeenix used to do with Final Fantasy, made by 30 people, and is making all the money right now, and it's also on your Game Pass system, your service. Even a fucking wireless headset. Go fuck yourself. Anyway, thanks for watching and please take care.